Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday guys. So I'm back in my bathroom again. So I promised you a skincare morning routine or night routine, because I do kind of the same at night and day, just a few different things, only like 1 or 2 products. So today I am going to be using a lot of, well, I think all Kiehl's products, except for one, which is my toner, which is an oil-free, the Neutrogena one. But everything else is pretty much Kiehl's. And then I'm going to use my Clarisonic Maya 2 today, so I can show you. First, I want to start out with my cleanser, then toner, of course. And then I'm going to go in with my, I'm doing an actual face scrub today. So this is Kiehl's Pineapple and Papaya face scrub. And then I am going to go in with a day oil that I've been using from Kiehl's. It's the Daily Revitalizing Concentrate. And then last but not least, moisturizer, which is the oil-free gel moisturizer. And then sunscreen, which I'm not going to use, but you want to use this if you're going to go out for the day, you know, because it's like a morning night / routine, so definitely want to do that. But I'm not going to go out in the sun today, so I'm not going to use my sunscreen, but this is the sunscreen that I would use. So if you like this video and you want to know more about my skincare routine, stay tuned and let's get into it. So first, I already brushed my teeth off camera, so you always want to make sure you brush your teeth and, you know, get yourself all together before you do your skincare routine. So what I'm going to do is, excuse me for being a bit this way, but I got to be over here by the sound. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to talk a little louder because I'm going to be having the sink on at times. So what I do is I wet my face first with some cool water, and then I take my cleanser. I put about, that might be a little too much, but I put about a quarter size, a dime, depending on what you like, what your preference is. So you're going to rub that in. I add a little water to that too, just to kind of activate them bubbles. And then I'm just going to massage it all over my face. Make sure you get them rough areas. So I'm just massaging everywhere. And this is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Cleanser. So it doesn't have any soap in it, so it's very mild and gentle, even for like sensitive skin, because, you know, Kiehl's deals for sensitive skin, you know, because a lot of people break out from certain chemicals and stuff like that. Oh, and also one thing too, when you are doing your cleanser, you want to wash your hands before you do it, because you don't want to put cleanser onto dirty hands, because the dirt that's on your hands is going to go onto your face, and you're trying to wash the dirt off your face. So that's a little tip. But I did wash my hands off camera too when I was brushing my teeth. So now we're just going to set that in for a few seconds while I rinse my hands off. And then I'm going to rinse my cleanser off. And you also want to use, to start off, you want to use like warm water. And then when you cleanse it off, you want to kind of use a little cooler water. Not necessarily cold, but you could if you want. Your preference. But I start off with warm water to open the pores. And then at the end, sorry, just trying to dry my face off here. My shirt is like all crazy wet. So you want to end with like cool or cold water to close your pores. So that's a little tip too. So now, you know what? I'm going to skip the toner. I usually do toner after I do the cleanser. But since I'm doing the face scrub today, I am going to tone after the face scrub, just to take any excess stuff off. So This smells really good. It smells like pineapples. And I put about that much. That's all you need. A little bit goes a long way. It's a little bit gritty because it has apricot seeds in it. That's going to help exfoliate the face. Take any of them dead cells off. You don't have to do a face scrub, but I like to, like, at least once a week, or once every 2 weeks, or sometimes even 2 times a week. Sorry, I'm just making sure I get everything in. So then, and this is good too for like if you have any like excess dry skin that it just seems like it's not coming off. This is really good for that. So I put this all over. I even put a little bit on my eyes, but just when you go to rinse it off with your eye, if you do put it like on your upper eye area, just be real gentle, or underneath, like right here. Make sure you use like your ring finger and like massage right there, because people do get dry eyes, like dry skin under their eyes. So if we're just gonna let that sit for a moment, I'm gonna rinse my hands off. And then the next step would be to use our toner, because that's going to take everything off, any excess, you know, product or anything like that. Oh dang, I did say I was going to use my Clarisonic. Well, that's the next video. But basically what you would do is you would wet it a little bit like this under the sink. You just kind of make sure the bristles are wet, and then you would put a little bit of your cleanser, and then you would just turn it on, and you would hear like that, and then you just go around in circles. But you don't want to do this with like any kind of like face scrub or exfoliating or anything like that. Anything that has like a grit to it, because it can actually hurt and damage your face. But I didn't use the Clarisonic today. I totally said I was going to too, but I forgot. But that's all right. Anyways, let's move on. So now that we let this sit for a few minutes, we're going to take it off now. And once again, you know, just gently wipe it off. Make sure you use warm to cool water. You don't want to ever use hot water. Even though people say, oh yeah, it's good to use hot water to open the pores. You want warm water, not hot. And you just want to make sure that you rinse this off really good, because this does have the little seeds in it. So, but it came out pretty good to them. Whew. Hold on a second, guys. My hair's falling out here. Gotta fix it. Because it's very early in the morning, so, you know, I didn't do my hair or makeup yet. Okay, so, back to our segment here. So now I'm gonna just use like a little cotton swab. Little square pad, and I just put a little bit of toner on it, and we're just gonna massage this in just to give yourself some hydration, balance your pH levels in your face, take off any excess cleansers or scrubs that you may have put on your face. It's just an extra clear to clear your face. You can even take it down to the back of your ear. You know, maybe you might have some makeup from the night before. Like, I know I put like makeup in the back of my ear just so like everything can blend together well. This is an extra step, but it is a necessary step. You can even take it down to your chest a little bit too. Why not? Okay, and just let that sit for a minute. Whew, kind of hot in this bathroom. Try to dry it a little bit. Just for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna pat it in with the towel. Usually I let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes. you know, and then I will do the next step. So our next step is our oil, which you don't have to do this. This is just my preference. So I put about that much. I don't know if you can see it. See how much that is. You don't have to put that much. You can put a little less. You can put a little more. And I just dripped it all over my toilet. So what I do is I rub it in between my palms, get it nice and warm. You can smell it. It smells like ginger. You can smell that sunflower that's in it. You don't need too much, just a little bit. And I just rub this all in, all over. Make sure you get under the eyes and everywhere. And then I take another little pump, but this is total optional because I lost some of my product earlier trying to show you the dropper that I left some dripped onto my toilet here. But what I do is the second step is I do like a little hand treatment in the morning. So what I do is I take the excess oil and I add a little bit of oil if you want. You don't have to do this, it's just my little preference. I take and I do like a little mini little manicure for my hands. And the oil feels so good in the morning. I do this at night too with my night oil. And I just rub the excess on my hands. Because your hands get dry. They need love and care too, just like your feet, just like your elbows. You can put a little bit on your elbows if you like. And I just put it all down my hands just to have a nice healthy glow. So while you're doing that, the stuff on your face is setting. You can put any extras. And this also helps with some hydration too. So that way, you know, and it protects the skin and also renews the skin during the day. So last but not least, we're gonna do our moisturizer. So I'm getting kind of low, as you can tell. And then I just pat like 4 little dots. You don't need a whole lot. I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't need a whole lot of moisturizer. So you just want to make sure you rub that in the eyes. It's really important to rub it around the eyes, especially if you get like a little dry, like I do. Tend to be a little dry. Come a little close so you can see. And you just want to go like, you know, up and around. You can even do a little bit of your hairline, because I get a little dry in that area. And then once you get all that moisturized in, you can kind of just rub it into your hands a little bit. Give your hands a little extra moisturizer. And then you will put your sunscreen. And that's my routine that I do for night and day. The only thing different that I do for night is I don't do a scrub at night. And I will switch out my day oil for night oil. Kiehl's has a day and night oil. The day oil is Daily Revitalizing Concentrate, and the night oil is Midnight Recovery. It's two of their botanical oils. So that's the only thing different that I would do from night to day. But basically everything's the same. I use the same cleanser at night. I use the same toner at night. I use the same moisturizer. Unless I feel like I'm real dry at night. And then I would use my night cream that I have that I did in my skincare products, the Pond's one. I would do that at night because it's a little thicker consistency. But other than that, and I usually use the Clarisonic at night. I don't usually use it at the day too much, but that's the only difference. Well, that's it for my skincare routine. And then you have this healthy, wonderful glow. So let me bring you over here to the light. You can see my face. No, so up close and personal. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. And I want to say thank you so much. And I love you guys. Have a great Sunday and enjoy, everyone. Thanks. Love you.